ElLife. Yo, 20 en ElLife desde Montreal sobre rap latino para el mundo. 20 ElLife.
Yo, ¿qué pasó mi gente? ¿Qué pasó mi gente? Aquí está Duende Peter Parker en ElLife. Hoy vamos a tener una entrevista con una leyenda, man, de Tdot Toronto, man. De verdad, man, tenemos suerte hoy de tener una entrevista con DJ Chino, man, DJ Chino420, man. Entonces de una, le voy a enviar una invitación para poder pues hablar de los proyectos que ha hecho últimamente. Sé que sacó un proyecto con Che1 que se llama Sucio, pero hizo muchas cosas mucho antes, man. So, veterano, man, the house, 420 friendly, so let's make it happen, man.
Yo.
Good.
Peace. What's good? ¿Qué me dice? ¿Cómo están?
Yeah, man, I'm aquí, man, en el sótano, man. You're in the fucking light, man. Yo, that's nice, man. Where you at right now?
I'm on my balcony right now, man.
Damn, you got the view. You got the view.
I'm here with a homie. Yo, D.O.V is in the place. What up?
Yo, what up? Saludos, man. How you doing, man?
So we're just here, man. We're just running around the city right now. So we just got back. You know, I live a bit of not too far away from Toronto, but I'm just like on the outskirts. So traffic was a bitch to come back up to these ways. But yeah, I'm back. Much respect. Sorry everybody for the delay. I apologize, but it is what it is.
No, man, it's all good, bro.
Gracias, yo. Much respect. Thank you.
You busy. You're an hustler, man, and also, man, like I mean, you know, like how we met. Like I knew about you a little bit, but I mean, like we spoke like on the internet because you were talking to me about the magazine that you had and everything.
Word.
And then when I went to check, like you know, on your page, I saw that you know all the big, like let's say Latin rappers from Toronto, they fuck with you. That's what I thought, you know. And then when I looked really in your Instagram, I saw that yo, man, everybody fucks with you from New York, man, you know, to Toronto, like everybody. Then I was like, okay, yo, so this guy is like, yo, he's heavy for real. So yo, man, like for real, man, it's okay if you were late. I understand that. At the end of the day, you know, you're working on your shit, you know.
Respect. Yeah, man. You know, I'm fortunate to make a lot of connects out there. You know what I mean? And that's just basically straight networking. You know what I mean? No dick riding bullshit. Just networking. You know what I mean? A lot of the guys that I talked to out there in New York, it was just networking. Some guys I got a chance to work with, you know, I was blessed to work with them, and you know, it's an honor working with them. You know what I mean? Also, you know, even DJing for a lot of these guys, you know, when they come to the city here, you know,
Yeah.
I'm very honored too. You know, sometimes, you know, they approach and they'll say, yo, are you the one holding down the deck? Yeah, all right, well, you're gonna be holding me down tonight. You know, that was how Raekwon came at me. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah, he's like, yo, you're gonna hold me down? I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna fuck up. Nah. I was like, all right, cool. You know, even Onyx. Onyx is another, you know, it's another group, you know, same thing. Yo, don't fuck the shit up. You know what I mean? They're straight. It's straight. You know, and I like that. But, you know, at the same time, I see you pongo pilas, you know what I mean? So it's like, yo, all eyes on deck, you know what I mean? So I got to show out for them. So,
Yo, now that you mentioned that, like, I mean, you know, you said Rick one, you said Onyx, you know, like, I mean, like, if people don't know who those people are, they should quit the channel right now. But I mean, you know, back to you, man. Like, I mean, like, let's say when you work, like, you know, heavyweights like that, does it change, like, for you the way you work? Do you feel like a different pressure that if it's a local artist?
Nah, bro, because I try to treat everyone the same. Everyone's human, right? So it's the same all around, you know what I mean? I don't try to fuck up no one's sets. But at the same time, artists, if you're listening, I'm not your DJ, so have your shit together when you come see me when I'm on the decks. You know, have your files in order, you know what I mean? Numbered, straight, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my set, and that's how it's going, you know what I mean? I'm not there. I'm not your DJ, and I'm not there to fucking move files for you and organize your set for you, unless you're paying me. You know what I mean? That's a different story. But you know, people actually throughout the years understood that and came to me correct. You know what I mean? Always. You know, yo, Chino, here's my USB. Can you hold me down? All right, I'll hold you down. You know, is it straightforward? I could plug it in and I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right, cool. If it ain't, excuse me, if it ain't like that, man, I'm just like, ah, fuck.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
You
I
know,
see what
me da
you're
pena.
doing.
You know what I mean? Me da pena. I'm like, fuck, I got to keep going. You know what I mean? So I help him out. You know what I mean? As best as I can, definitely.
But I mean, did it pass, like, let's say, times where, like, you had to, let's say to the guy, yo, bro, like, your shit is not, it's not, like, not that it's not good, but I mean, like, you know, you're not
It's
ready or
not working.
something? Yeah.
No, well, I've told artists, been like, you know what, man, yo, I've been in the mix in their show, in their set, and in the middle of their set, their song will cut off. Well, now, whose fault is that? That's your fault, because that's what you gave me to play, but you didn't take the time to actually sit back and listen to your set and to see if there's any fuck ups or to see if there's any, you know, corrupted files. Because once you give it to a DJ, the DJ has, yo, if it gets cut off, God, that's not the DJ's fault. That's your fault, maybe, because the track is not full. You know what I mean? Also, like, you know, sometimes the track is corrupted and it don't play, right? You know, salute to Shortcut. Like, Shortcut had an issue one time where he was DJing for Rugged Man, and Rugged Man, yo, he's an asshole, but he's good people, but he's an asshole. Like, when it came down to it, like, you know, he's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, why isn't my shit working? Blah, 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 blah. And he's trying to blame the DJ, but it's not the DJ's fault, man. You know what I mean? It ain't. It's your fault. Your file's corrupted. And he came back and, you know, he apologized after, obviously. You know, he's like, yo, my apologies. You know what I mean? It is a corrupted file, you know, and it happens. It happens. Yeah. So if, you know, and it happens when people fucking are like, oh, fuck, I'm late for my show. And, you know, they're trying to put it on their flash drive, and then they just pull it out without ejecting it properly. You could corrupt the file. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's on the artist, you know what I mean? And I've told people too, like, you know what I mean? Yo, your set's not working on my shit. Sorry, I can't play. And see, and Shortcut, yo, Shortcut knows, man. Yo, fam, you know, fam. And it's 100, bro. Like, I've told him, yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo, in 20 minutes, guys, yo, I'm going to get a package for everybody that's sticking tuned through this whole interview. I got something to give away. I'll show you guys in about 20, 25 minutes. It's on its way. So, but I got a surprise for everybody that tuned in today. So anybody here in Ontario, in Canada that's watching, you'll be able to win this prize today after this interview with the homeboy here out in Montreal. But yeah, man, besides that's what it is, man. Yeah, I had a couple of times where, you know, I've been in it. And I had it with a couple of people too sometimes, you know, when they're like, yo, I need you to move this and this. And I'm like, nah, B, I'm not your DJ. I'm not doing that. What the fuck? I'm like, yeah, bro, no, sorry, man. Go talk to your tour manager, whoever that you came with. I'm sorry, it's not. I'm not doing it, bro. You know,
Yeah,
like, fuck. I get, like, listen, people don't understand. Like, I get paid by the venue. The venue pays me to do one job, and if that job is to DJ, I'm just DJing. If it's to DJ for the artist, I have sometimes a big issue with that because, like I said, my crew is Werewolf, you know what I mean? I'm behind them, you know what I mean? I can't just be behind everyone, you know, that asks me, you know what I mean? But I do fuck with a lot of artists in the city, and I do promote them, and I do, you know, I ride with them, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, fuck you, I'll hold you down, Holmes, you know what I mean? Straight, you know what I mean? And a lot of artists know that out here in Toronto, you know what I mean? I hold down a lot of
for a newbie, like, you know, like somebody that is starting, you know, that he has good stuff and like good music and stuff like that. Is there a way for him to approach you, or like, you know, he has to go to,
listen,
you know,
yo, you can approach me, but approach me professionally, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Approach me with a press kit, you know what I mean? Approach me in my DM. Don't hit me up on my comments and be like, yo, check your, you know. No, just hit me in my DM, you know, don't try to call me out, you know, just be real, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, I'll hear your music, but I'll tell you straight, like, you know what I mean? If I'm not a fan, I'm not a fan, you know what I mean? I won't promote it. A lot of people ask me to push their shit on my channel. It's not that I'm being a dick about it, but I got my own shit to push too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So obviously, you know what I mean. I'll push what I can on my storylines or whatever, you know what I mean. But besides that, like, I'm always down to hear new artists, obviously, bro. Because how else are you gonna fucking find the next person that's dope? You know what I mean? You got to listen to them, right? Because yeah, man, that young artist might have some fire, bro. And yo, you passed it up and you didn't get a chance to hear him out. You know, I try to let everybody, you know, I try to give them a piece of my ear for everyone, like straight. You know what I mean? That's just me. You know what I mean? Other people already know. Some people will tell off the cover, like Uno straight up. You look at the cover, and if the cover ain't attracting you, the song ain't gonna attract you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And a lot of people in this business told me that. You know what I mean? If your album cover looks shit, chances are your song is trash.
Yeah. Straight up. Straight up.
And you know what? Some people can't take that.
Yeah.
That honesty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people can't. But the thing is, yo, you're just being honest with the person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just speaking my mind, bro. I'm not telling you to stop doing what you're doing. Change it up, man. Find a different graphic designer. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's all
Exactly.
it is, bro. Connecting with the right people.
If the person listens, it can help. It's true what you're saying, man. So I want to know, like, let's say your story, because I mean, like, I know, like, you know, if you're heavyweight like that, I saw some pictures, like, I think it was from '98, that you were like, you said that back then you guys used to bring like 2 turntables and, you know, make a party and stuff. Yeah. So can you tell me a little bit about like how like did you start doing DJ? Like, did you start as a rapper or straight up DJ?
Nah, actually, I started. I started. Yo, laugh if you want, but people, yo, I used to want to break. Yeah, I used to know a lot of b-boys out here in Toronto, and you know, shout out to Bag of Tricks that were out there back then doing their thing. You know, shout out to Supernaturals. Shout out to Versatile. You know, these are you know, Interkit back then, Boogie Brats. You know, a lot of b-boys were around in my time, so you know what I mean. I looked up to a lot of them. I seen a lot of them. You know what I mean. So, you know, I tried, you know. Yeah, I did some popping, I did some, you know, locking, you know, probably busted maybe a half a windmill here and there, but like, it wasn't my, like, you know, my strong thing. I like to draw, so I went into, you know, let me try to do graffiti. Like, let me pick up a spray can, you know, and I fucked around with it for a little bit. But again, it wasn't my thing. But at a young age, music was a part of me. Music was a part of my family. Growing up, you know what I mean. My family, you know, used to throw a party for anything, whatever they can. Like, you know what I mean. Oh shit, like, shit, she dropped it. You know, she lost her tooth. Let's celebrate that. You know, fuck, vamos a bailar. You know what I mean? It's just stuff like that, and like, you know, the music that they play, like the old Sandro, like, you know, Leodan, Rosero, Segundo Rosero, and you know, Julio Jaramillo, and Jensen. Like, yo, when, you know, just listening to those records back then was like, oh fuck, yeah, you know what I mean? This is like that drinking music because the family's partying, drinking, having a good time. But now that I hear it, it's like, oh shit, this is like the bomb shit to sample. I'm loving this music, you know, the shit that I grew up on, you know what I mean? So like my uncle, like he used to be in a folklore band, so he used to play a lot of. He was into the instruments, a lot of instruments around, you know what I mean, in my family. My cousin, he became a producer for like bachata and salsa and cumbia and stuff like that. I used to be part of a cumbia band back in the '90s. I used to play the guira for a group called Delirio. And it was made up with, well, my cousin he was a guitar player, and I had my 2 other cousins, they were lead vocalists, right? So we used to do, you know, my uncles used to own also, like, I don't know if you ever heard of Sabor Latino Entertainment. They used to do a lot of stuff out here in Toronto and back in the '90s and back in Montreal. We used to bring a lot of artists out there like DLG and Fulanito.
Oh, don't tell me you were involved with the Latin Fest?
Yeah, the Latin Fest and stuff like that back in the '90s. Yeah,
What?
we put on by Sabor Latino. That my brother right there. He's in the chat right there. Leo. His uncles, which are my uncles also. They owned one of the biggest Latin clubs here in Toronto back in the '90s and shit. And they had Sabor Latino called Sabor Latino Entertainment, where they brought, like, you know, Sonora Dinamita, where they brought Celia Cruz, you know, General. Fulanito, DLG, Los Hermanos Rosarios, Oro Sólido, Manicombio, Adolescentes, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they brought all these, you know, all these like international like Latin bands and stuff like that. And back then we used to play in a band, like I said, you know what I mean, and whatever. But that was my thing in the Latin thing, you know. And then I got into like spinning, DJing, right? But when I was DJing, I got into it at a young age. I got into it like when I was around 8. By the time I was around 10, I met DJ Grouch, but I didn't know Grouch like you know, I didn't know him personally to say like, yo, that's my boy. No, I knew him because my sister and my god brothers, they were friends with him up in Brampton and shit, you know. So he used to always come to the house there, and you know, he used to spin there with my cousin. My cousin used to have my god brothers used to have turntables. So they taught me a little bit, but Grouch taught me it, and he only taught me one thing. He only taught me how to blend 2 records and to count them. And he goes, and from that, he goes, once you know that, yo, it's whatever you want it to be afterwards. You create your own style, you know. You're not me, I'm not you. So, you know what I mean? And I just took that, and I just, you know, I experimented where I wanted to fit in, you know what I mean? And like, where does, you know, DJ Chino want to be? And back then it was just Chino. And, you know, I was like, fuck it, you know. And I was already part of that Latin community, right? So I was like, let me try Latin clubs. So that's what I did, you know what I mean? I went and I was doing Latin clubs. I was, you know.
But what's your background, though? Because you didn't mention that.
My background?
Yeah.
I'm Ecuadorian.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Big up. But one thing that, like, people need to understand, because, like, let's say you lived that era, you know, where like, the Latin community and all that, because I remember Latin Fest was in a Canada Wonderland. And, I mean, you know, so that was before, like, you know, all the social network and stuff. So how would you reach the people?
Even before it was called Latin Fest, it was Sabor Latino. It was Sabor Latino Latin Fest, and that was at the smaller stage before it went to before TNL Tele Latino took over, right?
Okay.
So that's another story. I don't know too much of that. You know, I was young. That's my uncle's business, right? So I don't know too much of that. But what I do know is, we did the first, second, I believe the third festival in Wonderland before it got changed and shit.
Shit, man, yo, that's dope, bro, for real, man.
So shout out to the Zapata family out here in Toronto. You know?
Yeah.
That's what it is, the LAs.
So like you say, like that was a little bit more like, let's say, like Latin music, you know, like into like ritmo y todo eso, you know, la cultura, for respect for that. But how that you got introduced to, you know, more hip hop and stuff?
Well, the thing is, I was always into the hip hop, right? Hip hop. Like I said, remember, I went in from breaking into like graffitiing, but then I went back to my roots, which was DJing. You know what I mean? So obviously, I was always collecting records and, you know, doing my thing. But when I really fell in love, like I said, okay, so I went into this Latin industry. I liked it, and then I was like, you know what? I want to try like other clubs, like top 40 clubs and stuff like that. And back then, we used to lug records. You know, this was no push button era. You know what I mean? There was none of that shit. I was lugging like, you know, 1,500 records a night wherever I was DJing. That's like fucking 1 full coffin and like probably like 3 or 4 crates. Yeah, you know what I mean? We used to just lug them, man. And I used to have a crew with me, and they would lug my records with me. You know what I mean? We used to bring a coffin, you know. Shout out to Junior Paradise. Shout out to Red Fox, DJ Gringo, you know what I mean? Those guys were out there. Complex Minds, you know what I mean? One Body, you know. Those guys were out there with me. You know, Springer and those guys. These guys were all out with me. You know, we all had to carry a crate. Every man for a crate. You know what I mean?
Do you miss that time compared to now technology that, you know, it changed a little bit?
Sorry, say that again?
Like, do you miss that time, you know? Because you said that back then, you know, you used to have like...
No. If you miss it, you just, you know, you throw a night, fucking vinyls only. You know what I mean? You can always throw a vinyl on. Like, you know, if you miss it, just strictly vinyl. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, who wants to lug, like, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of vinyl. It's just it's a hassle. That was the whole thing when that Serato came out. It was like, you can just put it on your laptop and Yeah, that's it. You don't have to lug all these records around. I'm like, ah, fuck. All right, let's try this. You know what I mean? But at the end of it, you know what I mean. You got to progress with the technology. You got to move on. You know what I mean? You got to. If not, you're left behind, and yeah, you're only stuck to vinyl, right?
Yeah,
But at the
but
same
how
time,
come, like you say, even in the like your more recent project, I see that you still do vinyls. Like, is it because like it's a personal choice, or like because I know that it's coming back too,
well, vinyl never left,
Yeah, yeah, that's fact. That's fact. You're right. You're
right?
right.
Vinyl never left. Like for us, um, for DJs or any hip hop heads that like to collect vinyls, you know what I mean? That shit's always been out there, you know what I mean? And true to say, like the dopest of the dopes MCs, always press vinyl. Why? Because there's hip hop junkies out there like myself that will like to buy a vinyl if it's a nice vinyl. If the artwork is nice, you know what I mean? You're more likely just to sell it just for the artwork, right? People
Yeah,
like to see the artwork. People like to look at that physical copy, you know what I mean, in their hands. It's cool you get a digital, but you can offer more also on a hard copy. You know what I mean? And that's with
yeah,
all the text writing. You know what I mean? Remember back then you used to get like a fat booklet in a CD. You know what I mean? And you used to read that booklet. Because there was so much shit in there.
yeah,
You know. Now they took that out and it's just like let's just drop it on fucking any platform. Da 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 da. Gets that. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Where's the art
yeah.
in it now?
Yeah, it's
You know
true.
what I
It's
mean?
true. Like, and
You have
you,
the
you
art
don't
of the
have it
music, but
on
like you know
hand.
what I mean?
That's different too.
Word up, word up. And like with me, putting out records, I figured like, you know what? Records, like I said, records never left. And I love records, right? So like I like records. So when I get a chance, if I got the money, I'll buy some records, here and there, you know. But for me to put out records, I think people will enjoy it more. You know what I mean? My art. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? They can say that I have a piece of this. I have a piece of Chino's work, with some dope MCs, with some dope production, you know what I mean? And also the dope fucking album cover that was done by Harvey Dentist. Salute to Harvey Dentist, you know what I mean? So like when you got music, art, everything combined, it's like pow. Like,
yeah,
toma. Like, it's right there, man. That's an art piece and it's a valuable piece, to a hip hop head. You know what I mean? So I like putting out physicals, and I just recently, like, I came into the game, I'll say fucking late into production, late, because after doing what I was doing, trying to figure out myself what kind of DJ what I wanted to be, because after I did the top 40 shit, I was like, I didn't like snobby promoters that, oh, let me pay you after the night, Oh, we didn't make money at the end of the night. Well, yeah, well, watch. Next time I come, I'm not setting up one fucking cable until I get paid. Simple. You got no music. So I walk out or you pay me. Simple. Done. Fuck your contract, fuck a contract. But then it had to come down to contract. And I didn't like it. I said, fuck it. I left the club scene district and I was like, you know what? Let me try something else. And at that time, I was about 18, 19, and like I fucking started in after hours instead. You know what I
Oh,
mean? I was 18. I started in the after hours downtown in Koreatown, and I banked. So I was doing that for fucking 2-3 years, until I had to shut it down because obviously some stupid shit happened, and whatever. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So I shut it down, but I made my money. I don't, and I was like, what am I gonna do next now? So I was like, fuck, I'm 20, 21. Well, let me hit the gentleman's club.
oh shit.
So
Okay.
straight. I went and I was DJing gentlemen's clubs, you know what I mean? And a lot of them dancers out there, if you're listening, you remember, I was in the club with y'all. You know what I mean? I played that music for women to shake to make money. You know what I mean? Hey, it was a job. I liked it. I enjoyed it. No man can say they didn't enjoy seeing a beautiful girl dance and shake
Yeah,
their ass. No man can deny that. You know what I mean? You just got to keep it as a business. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I'm not drooling over the bitch, and she ain't getting my money. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So I'm here to make you money, and hopefully, if I make them money, guess what? I make money
yeah.
because the whole
Sure.
point of a DJ at a strip joint is make that girl shake her ass and make sure she's getting tipped. Because in that way, if she gets tipped, she's happy and I'm happy because some of that money's coming into my pocket.
Yeah,
And they always tip. Love the girls from Toronto. Love my Toronto dancers because they tip. You know what I mean? They tip, bro. And yo, and
Yeah,
if they
yo,
don't
yeah,
tip,
I didn't know, yo, this is crazy. You have to write a book because I mean, like, you've been everywhere. But I mean, okay, so you've been in the game more than 20 years. But how did you see, like, let's say the scene of Toronto develop? Because, like, I mean, right now Toronto is like it's fucking like heavy. You know what I'm saying? But let's say
word up.
20 years ago, was it more underground?
Like okay, so back then when I was doing that, like I said, I took a change in my life. You know what I mean? In that area, in that setting. Okay, like a lot of people can get addicted to a lot of things. You know what I mean? And in that case, I got addicted to some things that I
Yeah, I don't hear you. I don't hear you. No, I don't hear you right now. Let me restart it. I'm gonna share that part and I'm gonna restart it. Yo. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna try to contact him once more, like one more time. Yo, perdón, man. Okay, I'm not English, guys. So if my English is not
yo
good, I'm
yo.
sorry.
Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah. That's good.
Sorry,
That's
I had
good.
a call. There was a call that came in. What was I saying?
Busy
Oh
man.
fuck, I can't remember what I was saying now. What were we just
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. You were saying that, like,
Oh,
the
so
scene.
yeah, so I took a break from like the music scene because I got caught up into some things. You know what I mean? And yo estuvo andando con cosas, like, con bandilleros, and all that. So, what are you doing?
Yo.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Um, yo, yeah. So what happens is that I took a turn. I got into some things. Obviously I got in trouble with the law, and I spent some little bit of time inside, but not big. But at the same time, trying to find myself or where I wanted to be. You know what I mean? So the streets took me in for a minute. You know what I mean? So it took me a while to get out. By the time I got out, I was about maybe 25 from the streets. About 20 when I knew I was gonna have my daughter. So I left
Mm.
the streets alone. You know what I mean? Like I had to live for my daughter, and that's what it was.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know,
Just said, man.
mi vida meant something now. Like for my daughter, for my kids.
Yeah.
So I left that shit alone, and I was tied up in a relationship. But I wasn't. I listened to music, but I wasn't collecting. I knew about music, but I didn't know who was hot and who was not. You know what I mean? Because none of that stuff mattered to me because I was having a kid. You know what I mean? So it was like I missed a lot of the hip hop in Toronto. It's sad to say, but I did. But I also did my history. Like, you know what I mean? I did my work and I did check it out. You know what I mean? And yo, shout out to Chocolate. Shout out to, Cardinal. Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to the Brascos. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Checkmate. Everyone in Canada at that time when I was growing up, but I was doing other shit. Their music is what I was listening to still. I was still listening to it, but I wasn't like, into it. Like I wasn't DJing much, you know what I mean? Throughout high school, I was throwing like little parties and stuff like that. Like I said, little after hour things, you know what I mean? But
Mm.
just to just to make ends meet, to make money, that was my thing, right? Until later on, I value my life more than that now, when I had my kids. So I was like, you know what? And then I got back into DJing again. And that was
Yeah.
in 2012. I got back into DJing, and it was after a show when I met Redman.
Whoa.
I got kicked out of the Redman show, and there's a whole story behind that. But I got
Go
kicked
ahead,
out of the
go
Red.
ahead. You can tell us, bro.
I got kicked out of the show because I ended up rolling a big ass fucking joint on the stage, and they saw me passing it to Red, and they kicked me out. But it was already at the end of the night, and the bouncer that I know that was running the door brought me back inside, and I got to meet Red. And Red gave me a word of advice, and he told me, he's like, yo, he goes, yo, what do you do? How did you get back in here? Like, who are you? Like, he was wondering because I got kicked out, and here I am walking in the back with all the media's at, and like where everybody is in the back room, here I am, the guy that got kicked out is walking back inside. So now I'm walking back inside, and the man is like, yo, bro, who are you, you know? And I just told him, yo, I was just a DJ back then, you know, I'm a fan, you know what I mean? I go, much respect, thank you, you know what I mean? He goes, yo, you got kicked out. He goes, you're a DJ. I'm like, yeah. And he goes, yo, what, you stop? I'm like, kind of, you know. I got into some things and whatever, you know. And he's like, yo, fam. He's like, it ain't never too late to do
Wow.
this.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah,
it don't matter how old you are, bro. It don't matter, man. Like, you know what I mean? Music is a feeling. There's no age limit to it. Like, so you know what I mean? So, hey, if it makes you happy and you like doing it, why don't you get back into doing it? And I took that advice, and I went back in and I started DJing. Then I started DJing for local artists, and then one day it was approached to me to DJ for Self-Titled and Apathy from Army of the Pharaohs. And I took it. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I will, no doubt. You know, that's you know, the first, I'll say, like, major underground artist that I got to DJ for, and they gave me that opportunity. I took it, you know. Salute.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna run with that, and I did. And I actually, I'm pretty happy that I did, because that opened a lot more doors for me. You know what I mean? When I ended up DJing for them and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it was like, it was an honor. Era un placer.
Yeah, and before we get to Che Uno, I just want to talk a little bit about New York, because like I said, you know, I saw on your Instagram, you know, you got a lot of contacts and this and that, but I saw that, I don't know if you were part of the show or you just assisted, but I mean, there was a Big Daddy Kane, Master Ace, Roxanne Shante, you know, Coach
That
Rap.
was back in April. Yeah. We went out
Damn, bro.
to
Yeah, when I saw that show,
we went to the Juice Crew
who is
reunion.
this guy, man?
we went to the Juice Crew reunion. Me and my boy D.O.V. with Real Wolf, with my crew, with the crew I run with. We went out there to get footage for, I can say it now, we're doing the documentary for Cool G Rap. So salute to Real Wolf, salute to Cool G, you know, KGR Film, salute to everyone. We're doing like I said, a documentary on Cool G Rap with Real Wolf. And that's going to be coming out shortly. I'll say, you know, just because of all this COVID, you know what I mean, it got kind of pushed back, but we're getting back on it, and you know what I mean. That's what that is. That was to get footage for that documentary. We were invited by Cool G Rap to go check it out down at the Sony Hall in New York, or Sony Theater. Yeah, that was dope, man. That was dope. Big Daddy Kane.
You know, it's New York, man. You guys from Toronto. Like, I mean, how did you guys make that happen? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, that whole thing was orchestrated by Tom from Real Wolf, right? So salute to Real Wolf, salute to Tom. You know, he's the brains of that. He's the brains of that whole project with Cool G. You know, them two were talking, because them two are good friends. You know what I mean? So like they're on the phone. You know, they talk to each other. They're friends. Son panas. They were talking one day, and you know that it was brought to the table, and yo, they jumped on it. So my part in that was, I told Tom, I go, Tom, like, you know, I might know some, you know, heads that maybe want to go on this, you know what I mean? Like, maybe they want to be a part of this. So he's like, all right, like, who? So, you know, I told him, you know, let me get, you know, Smith and Wesson, you know, Tech and Steel, you know, some of the guys from the camp. And, you know, obviously, you know, they are connected with some of my peoples out here with the Decepticons. And, you know, all I did was ask. You know, I don't promise. All I can say is, you know what, let me see what I can do. And if it works out, it works out. If it don't, like I said, I try, you know what I mean? And it doesn't hurt to try or to ask, you know what I mean? Especially if they respect what you do, you know what I mean? So when I approached Tech and Steals this, they were like, yo, 100, no problem, you know? When I hit, you know, Royal Flush, no problem, let's do it. You know, when we did Lord Jamar, boom, same thing. Yeah, no problem, I'm here, let's do it. You know what I mean? So it was pretty dope. It was real ill. You know what I mean? Like to get that and to get to meet them at the same time. You know what I mean? Because at the same time, you know what? Before anything, I was a fan of music, right? I'm a fan of this. I was a fan of hip hop. You know what I mean? And then I got breaded into it, into like it's a culture now. Like, you know what I mean? It's something that I like doing, like something that, you know, makes me feel good. And it also, you know, it helped me, it took me away from a lot of negative shit. Because you know why?
Yeah.
Now that I'm stuck in here, like I don't got to deal with the shit that's out there anymore. I
Yeah.
don't got to be worried about my back. You know what I mean? And yo, shout out to Toro. Toro was out there back in the 90s with me running around the strip. You know what I mean? You know, Leo right there, you know, they're around with me. You know, those are the homies. You know, those are the real homies out there that are in tune right
Respect,
now.
man.
You know what I mean?
Respect to all of them,
Salute.
man. Yo, but another thing. So yeah, I see that you're wearing, you know, your studio hat.
Straight up.
That's the project with Che Uno. First of all, how did you met Che Uno? Because Che Uno, man, de verdad, big respect, man. English, Spanish, this guy is killing it like a real rapper, you know?
Yo, word up, word up. Now here's the thing. Like I said, remember, this goes back to when I played in the band, right? My boy that used to play El Conguero, which is Benny, he goes by Ruben, New Tradition Music. Shout out to him. He used to run a recording studio in the projects in Jenny Finch in the Palisades. So he used to tell me to come out there, you know, if I wanted to use it, because I didn't have equipment to record at that time. He goes, if you want, you know, come bring some of your peoples, you know, the booth is there. You know, me and my cousin, we would go down there, you know what I mean? And we go use it. And he helped us out. He schooled us in it. And then he
Okay.
told me, he's like, yo, Chino, man. He goes, yo, the shit that you're doing, man, you should check out my homie, you know, Che Uno. That dude is the dude is dope. I'm like, word, okay, the red is all right, you know, put me on. And he goes, all right, I'll put you on. You know, but life, like I said, life, you know what I mean? I still didn't know who he was, but then I stumbled on the track, and it was and I got back into music now, so I started searching music now, right? So I'm back at this time, right? I started to DJ, started doing my work, starting to collect my music again. Somebody sent me 90s back, which
Okay.
is Triple R, right? Which is it's another artist with him by the name of Lyrics. So I heard this, and I heard lyrics, and I was like, whoa, this is grimy, like this is dirty. And then I hear Che Uno, and I was like, whoa, this guy's nasty. But then I
Yeah.
was like, wait, hold on. His name, Che Uno. Boom, like bring back those files back in my head, you know, trying to remember. And I was like, wait, my boy Ruben told me about this dude. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So I was like, yo, I wonder if this is the dude. And then it ended up being, you know, the Uno you was talking about. So I was like, cool. But by then already, by the time I figured it out, I had a show I was doing, which was called the Brooklyn Invasion. And it was with Rusty Jukes, Mega Don, and Mr. Green. And I brought out, I asked Lyrics and I asked Triple R if they wanted to get on the show, you know what I mean? And they were down. And that's the first time I met Uno, was at one of my shows that I put on that I asked him to be a part of. So, and yeah, that's how I met Uno. And, you know, we clicked, you know, but like I said, you know, he was from different ends, I'm from different ends, but we kind of knew the same people. And there he was working with some people that I just started to work with. So, you know, the relationship grew over the years. And then 1 year on my birthday, we're at my boy Lutz's at Creature Den, and like producer from New York, Stan the Man, hit me up and he sent me a beat. And then from that beat, Uno was like, yo, why don't we just put an EP out, you know? I was like, dale, vamos, you know? So we did that. You know, we should get Uno in here. Where's Uno?
yeah, yeah.
Uno, are you in here?
Let me try to send him an invitation. Yeah, this guy, man, he's blowing up, man. Like, it's crazy, man.
Yo, what up to my sister? Shout out to my sister. Yo, shout out to everybody that's in here in live right now.
Yo, I need my hat too, man. What the fuck? Yo, big respect, bro.
Yo,
Big respect,
D.O.V went to go get the trees right now. Got the trees right now. So yo, just waiting on the trees right now.
Salud todo. ¿Qué tal, hermanos?
Yeah, todo bien, loco, todo bien. Yo, shout out Gruesome, shout out, big up.
Yeah,
yo,
same for you.
Gruesome
Can you talk to me maybe a little about how did you heard about the DJ Chino, you know?
Me?
Yeah.
Chino, I heard through Well, I've pretty much always been familiar with the majority of DJs in the city. So I heard of Chino before, but I never actually met him in the physical and shit. But when we did the show that he was talking about, the Brooklyn Invasion shit, that was the first time actually conociéndolo, no? That's the first time we actually met.
Yeah, outside.
In person. Yeah, like in person.
He's like, I'm like, yo, he's like, Chino. I'm like, what? Uno? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yo,
that's how it was.
So,
But I've heard of Chino before, though. Like, his name was already, like, in the city, running around and shit, you know?
Yeah. ¿Y cómo nació, o sea, como él dijo, o sea, el proyecto Sucio? Like, who came up with the name, you know, and everything? Probably you did the cover because you do all the covers.
Yeah, I did the art. I think I came up with the name, too.
Yeah.
It was something that happened at the same studio session he was talking about. He's like, yo, I got a beat, bro. You wanna see if you can fuck with this? And I was like, sure. And then he's like, yo, I got mad beats from myself and another guys I work with, which I was kind of familiar already too, hearing shit before. And he's like, yo, you know, whenever you want, we can do a little thing. It'd be dope. I'm like, yo, bro, you got beats now? Let's start it right now. You know what I mean? So we actually banged out like what? I think we did like 3-4 songs in that same session.
We did 3 tracks that night.
3 tracks we did that night, right?
Yeah.
And then we're like, yo, let's just do a project off of this. Let's do a project off of this. You know what I mean? So that's how it started. Pretty much.
Yeah. Yo, invito a toda la gente, man, to listen to that project for real, man. It's called Sucio. It's everywhere, man. For real. Che Uno, DJ Chino420, man. Gotta listen to that, man. For real, man.
Oh, the vinyl's gonna be coming out soon for that, and we got like an extra little bonus track. You know what I mean? We got 3 bonus tracks, right? No, Uno?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got 3 bonus tracks on the vinyl only. Oh, it's gonna be only on the vinyl.
Yeah.
2 remixes to one of the a remix to one of the songs on the album, a remix to an unreleased song on the album, and then we got 1 more bonus joint with a feature that's gonna be coming out too on that shit. So that's only exclusively on the vinyl itself. You gotta get yourself you gotta get your hands on one of those for those joints. So
damn, you guys don't play, man. Yo, that's the real hustlers, man. People to understand, man. Si quieren exclusividad, you gotta buy it, and it's true, man. You know, you gotta work hard for it, man. You present it well, you know. So you know, people gotta, you know, pay for it, man. That's respect.
Word. You know,
well,
straight up like this. Like, see, this right here is. It looks like a cassette, but it ain't a cassette. It's a USB.
Yeah.
Right. So it's something different, right? Everybody does like, you know, like little flash drives and something, but I try to do something different. That's a flash drive, you know what I mean? But it looks like a cassette when you open it. As I see, you know, it's like a cassette. You open it like a cassette. Shout out to DJ Shortcut. You know, and
legend.
What? Yo,
that's crazy.
What the fuck, man? Yo, you guys kill it. Damn.
Right,
yo, you're gonna see a lot of people gonna copy that now.
Yo, we got the giveaway in here. You know what I mean?
Yo, is that D.O.V?
Yeah, it's D, yo.
Oh, what up, D?
Yo, what up?
That's crazy.
What up, bro?
That's crazy.
Yeah, yo, it's funny how you were saying before about the vinyl and shit, and like the USB drives and cassette tapes, like all that shit right now is a lot of how you make money off of music now, bro.
This is a Uno cover right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the 420 experience, yeah.
So I got this. I'm gonna give away afterwards to people out here. We're gonna go and we'll spin the wheel after. We'll see who's in the live, and then I got some edibles from Honey You Baked. You know what I mean? To give away. These 2 together. So I'll ship these out to, you know, people that are out here that are tuning in. You know, salute. You know, this is what we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We try to share it. You know what I mean? So, yo.
Yo, these guys doing it big, man. Doing it big, man. Damn, man. I want to participate. Yo, but talk to me the edibles, too. Because you have edibles, I think.
Yeah, it's edibles. This right here from Honey You Baked, this is the edibles. And to be honest, in here, I think there are like some Fritos. I think there is O. Henry or something like that. O. Henry infused. But what she says in here?
O. Henry Bar, I think.
O. Henry Bar or something like that. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, man. So this is from Honey You Baked. Like I said, we'll raffle this off after with the record to somebody. You know? But they got to be in here with the whole thing.
Like for the, you know, because I know you have a magazine too, no?
Yeah. So with that being said, with the magazine, run that door. With the magazine, fucking, I got approached by a couple of dudes out in New Jersey. So yo, shout out to Marlon from Ill Repute out there in New Jersey. He hit me up and he was like, "Yo, Chino, man, it started off with a page. Yo, leave that one door. Yeah, it started off with one page, but I filled that page up so quick." I'm like, I didn't put nothing on here yet, guy. Like, you know what I mean? I need more than one page. So the man is like, "Yo, it's fucking it's an online mag, right? It's digital, so you can take as many as you want." So I was like, all right. So I started off with questions and answers to some of like my peoples, which was Lutz from Creature Apparel and Ace from Complex Minds. And I was like, yo, let me do a little write up on you guys. You know, I go, you guys showed me support. You know what I mean? Let me show you guys something back. So we did something for them, and it just got into like, yo, let's just fucking start asking questions and answers to a portion of the people that were part of the project of the zombie apocalypse. And then by the end of it, it was 26 pages that me and D.O.V did. And I was like, holy fuck. Bro, when we sent it in to this guy was blown away. He was like, yo, Chino, like, bro, I was at 46 pages or something like that, or like 60 something pages. And he goes, and you threw me like 30 pages almost, basically 29 pages I shot him. He goes, bro, we're at like 70 something pages now. I'm like, fuck, is that bad? I'm sorry, bro. Like, you know, I didn't know. You know, and this is the first thing for me, right? So it's new to me, right? And it's new to D.O.V too. But because we're in the music, in this music community, that, you know what, we can reach out to a lot of these artists because, yo, they're doing the same thing we're doing, and we're just giving a platform to share it even on a bigger and a wider scale. You know what I mean? So that's what we're offering these artists now. Like, yo, listen, you know what? Fuck, you're not gonna get shows right now. Why not jump on a magazine that is gonna be seen everywhere, and it's digital. We can put videos in there so people can see your videos also. So you know what I mean? So my dude was out there. It was just like, yo, he was so overwhelmed, and he was like, yo, listen, I wouldn't feel bad if you, you know, decided to like part ways with me, you know, and just do your own thing because you have enough material to do your own magazine. And I was like, nah, B, I don't want that. Let me stay with you, like, you know what I mean? And we'll have that bridging of the gap. Like, you know, we'll bridge the gap from your side to our side with our material. And, you know, we'll put ads in between. So, you know, it's a full-on magazine. And I don't know if you got a chance to see the digital magazine. But on the hard copy, we're doing only 69 pages. On the digital side, it's 139 pages.
God damn, man. Okay.
So, you know, and we're doing that every quarterly. So the next issue is going to be coming out in July. So stay tuned for that.
Okay. And what is it called?
It's called Ill Repute Magazine.
Okay. So any artist that, you know, want to be part of it, like, what's the best way, you know, to be part of that, you know?
Okay, well, listen, it's simple, right? I'm not trying to break people's pockets either, you know what I mean? But we are doing it for a cost. Nothing is for free, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what we can offer you people, like the artists, is a placement for 3 months guaranteed on the digital world, which it's in, like, right now it's in about 9 countries now, the magazine. So it's hitting countries, right? So basically that there is a simple fee of $25, bro, just to keep it online for the 3 months, right? Now, if you have an ad or you want to put, like, say, una página in the thing, in the digital, you know, that's an extra $25. We'll do it out for you. You know, one of our people will put it out, and that has all your info, your links, y todo. You know what I mean? But then there's other ones. You know what? Some people might want an interview. Well, okay, well, we'll do an interview for you guys. You know what I mean? And then we'll put it out there. But if you want it on a hard copy, obviously it's gonna cost, because hard copies, I just figured out, man, they ain't cheap. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we just ordered some, and seeing the process and how much they charge and like all the hidden numbers, I was just like, God damn, I just dropped a shitload today. You know what I mean? I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
But at the same time, one, it's content, and it helps me too with, like, it's like another piece of merch. you know, I can bundle that and I can put it out with my record or with my USB or with a T-shirt, you know, whatever with it, whatever I want. You know what I mean? It's there. You know,
Yeah.
my homegirl from
And
Honolulu
it's
Bay.
vintage too, you know.
Yeah, and like, you know, a lot of people like would like to see like a nice write up of themselves in a fucking magazine. Who wouldn't? You know what I mean? Fuck, who wouldn't? It's not the source, but where is the source? I don't know. I don't know if they're even selling sources anymore. Are they? Does anybody know? I don't.
I don't know. We the source now, bro.
You know, but at the same time, like it just helps artists. It just gives an artist another platform to show music. You know what I mean? Like, what we're doing now. I'll give you. We got a little insight. You know, for the next one, we're doing. We're featuring some heavy hitters out here in Toronto. You know what I mean? So, you know, we're going through some heads right now, and you know, Uno's gonna be one of them. We're gonna hit him up soon. You know, with the whole High Heat family. Salute to everyone. Falcon. You know what I mean? Salute to all of them. Lord. Salute, Wiz. Salute.
High Heat Records, man. Yeah.
Salute to everybody, man.
High Heat
So,
Records.
so you have the magazine. There's the EP that came out with the Che Uno called Sucio. So anybody that want to listen to it, it's online. They can copy it. And you said that there's the vinyl version of it that's coming with
It's going to be coming out soon. A date, not specific, but we also got a video coming before that. So that's going to be hitting up the airwaves soon, the internet, I guess you could say. It's gonna make a bang, you know what I mean? And that was done by the homies, you know, from Real Wolf. So
what's the name of that song for the video?
It's gonna be 2 actually. Uno, you want to tell them?
Yeah, so we ended up doing a split video, 2 tracks off the EP, Santino and KFP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. Yeah, I think I saw a picture where you're un lugar donde hay como un montón de
Toronto Collective,
yeah. Collective. Big shout out to the Collective for letting us shoot there. Word up, my boy Heist. You know what I mean? All the brothers from there. Big shout out to my man Jedi. That's my brother, yo. You know what I mean? He works out of there too. Big salute to those brothers.
Of Toronto, man.
Yeah, man, those are the legends, yo.
You know what I mean?
Damn, you guys don't play, man. Don't play. I love that. And okay, and one last thing, contigo, para terminar. You know, so what? How you gonna make like el sorteo para what you want people to participate? Like, how you gonna make them win or whatever? Like,
oh, okay. So, yo, D, you want to go on that computer there and get a wheel? So, how many people are in here right now? I'm gonna get D.O.V to type in all the names. ¿Cuánto hay? No sé.
Say.
Huh? Just search on the search engine up there and just put like contest.
There's Tiny, M something, Leo, Tiny, and Creature.
Okay.
That's Big Loots. Shout outs to Big Loots.
Oh, Big Loots in the building.
Apparel.
Yeah, how many? Okay, so what's the first name? So yo, can you so what's the first name? Put Leo. Put Chapa. Fuck. All right, whoever wants to be on this, put 420. So I know you want to be on this.
Yeah,
you gotta put 420.
Oh, put 420.
Okay, put a little tiny elf. Put tiny elf. That has to be my sister for sure.
You got a tiny elf.
Yeah. Put.
And I might start joining back in now.
Everybody like, what? He's giving it away now. Look. Puta pendejos.
You can start joining back in now.
Yeah. Put
the 420. Put the 420.
Who was it? M what? M Alex. Oh, that's my. Just put Maritza. Put Michael. Michael, if you want into this, you got to put 420, Michael. Yo, even throw Uno. Uno's in there. You got to throw Uno in there. Give Uno a chance to get some edibles in there. Who else we got? We got
Seed.
Who's that? El Raider Music? Is that right? Who else is in there?
You got Loots in there?
Yo, you got Loots in there? Yeah. Like anybody's gonna fucking know your real name. At least I didn't say your last name, Sanchez.
That's dope, man.
All right, how many we got there?
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, we got 7. Let's wait. Who else is there?
Hay uno más. No, ya se fue. 7.
7. Okay.
I'm gonna eat one of these cookies. Yo.
You're gonna eat one of these. This guy's already gonna start eating edibles.
Yeah, we got our own edibles right here. We got our own cookies right
All
here.
right, so
Shit, that's a big cookie, man.
yeah. All right, so we're gonna take it to the wheel, and we're gonna give this away.
Falta el vaso de leche.
All right, yo, what are we at? Let's see. Oh, who's this? Okay, is this it? Fry 90. Fry 90. If you want to be in the wheel, how many? Let me know when I should cut it off.
Well, you're the boss, bro. It's your price, man.
Man, I don't care, man, because there's more people. Yo, add those people too. Right there, those people.
Fredo?
Yeah, Alfredo.
Fredo.
Puta, uno ya no puede abrir los ojos ahí.
El Prodigal?
Yeah.
Oh, yo, big shout out to my man Hazardous for the fucking link. Some shit's crazy right now. This shit's crazy.
What are you smoking on, fam?
No sé, pero tiene un olor tremendo. Me está fucking matando.
Dope. Yo, and what about you, Che? What are you working on right now, man? You always working.
Yo, thank you, bro. I got a album dropping mañana, tomorrow, fucking Mar del Plata, produced by Bishop One out from Argentina.
Okay.
Yeah, completely produced by him. This one is like it's an ode to Mar del Plata, the city in Argentina, just because it's the flyest fucking place and all that shit. You know what I mean? It's a tourist attraction, and I just want to keep it on some fly shit, so I came up with that. And yo, it features the majority is son todo artista de Argentina, son todo argentino. I got Paranoids on there. Big up my brother Paranoids. I got my man Dante on there. Big up Dante, and I got my man Bunatop, Fuego Gods on there too. So yeah, man, it's like 10 tracks. You know what I mean? That shit's dropping tomorrow, all digital platforms. So yeah, man, I got a video coming for that too. We shot that shit yesterday.
Damn,
so yo,
non-stop, you guys, man.
Working, bro, working.
Yeah.
Plus, we got I got another project coming with High Heat Records. You know what I mean? So that shit's gonna be even more crazy, B. I got lots of stuff, bro. It's just non-stop work over here, B.
Oh, respect, bro. Respect, man.
Work.
All right. So let's see if anybody. Okay, we got Corey 2 times. Corey 2 times. If you want to get into this draw right now for some edibles and a record, yo, put 420. Drop it. You gotta drop it, fam. If you want to get added to the wheel.
Yo, who is edibles, man? People are playing, man.
Yo, we got edibles, yo. We're gonna cut off. We're gonna cut this off in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, yo. So you put Corey 2 times.
There you go. 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes, motherfuckers.
2 minutos. That gives me time to roll a joint. You know.
Puta madre.
2 minutes, guys, man. I'm gonna try to send an invitation.
We'll chat a little bit more for 2 minutes. Yo, where's that weed? That's that weed. I don't know. I put it over there. But yeah, man. So yo, this is the 420. This is the new one right here. You know.
Yeah.
And this
one,
this
is crazy, man.
Yo, this one I came out with the vinyl. You know what I mean? With the poster. So,
damn, man.
Yeah, that shit looks fly,
Queen
bro.
Sickness.
Yeah.
Or Queen Niceness. All right, put her in. Yeah, she's in. Queen Niceness. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so we'll put her in, you know. And then, yo.
1 minute left. 1 minute left, man.
1 minute left.
Whoever wants to be part of the... how you say that? ¿Cómo se dice sorteo en inglés? I'm not English, guys, man.
I don't know. Oh, yo, shout out to the fam right there. Tara Van Poo. Yo, what up, fam? What are you saying? Van Poo in the house.
420?
Yeah. Greetings, 420, Red Fox. Put Red Fox in there.
Red Fox?
Yeah.
Sure, it's Red Fox?
Yeah, just put Red Fox in there. He's in the building.
Red
He's
Fox
watching.
in the building.
You know? All right. So, yo, that's it, man.
Big respect, man. Big respect for what you're doing, man. Both of you. All you guys, man.
Gracias, man. Gracias.
Gracias, hermano.
Gracias. Muchas gracias. Gracias for the platform, Holmes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, word up, bro.
Yo, straight up. This is what we need, you know. Latinos need a platform like this, you know. Shout out to
no
Dogo,
doubt.
yo. Shout out to my homie. Shout out to my family out there at Four Sounds Media, you know, Cortez, William De Niro.
You wanna maybe win edibles, right? 420, man. This is your last chance, man. 30 seconds, man.
30
Right,
seconds, bro.
420.
30 seconds, yo. We're giving it away. We're giving away a bag of edibles and the 420 experience record with it. You know what I mean? So
damn. Whoa.
You know,
that
edible,
shit
yo,
looks heavy,
like
man.
I said,
That shit looks heavy.
We'll pay for the
Don't
shipping.
eat it in one night, though. Don't eat it in one night, man.
Yo, my man D.O.V.
Don't do that
last time, bro. This man ate his whole bag, and yo, this man laid and sunk in my couch like he was done. Toasted, bro. He was toasted. All right, yo, let's spin this wheel.
All right.
All right, we're gonna spin this wheel right now. Let's get it.
D.O.V. always goes hard though, bro. Always.
Yeah. All right, yo.
Yo,
Yo, spin that biatch.
Wow.
All right, guys. Good luck to everybody.
Damn. Oh.
And it's Maritza.
Hey,
Fuck, prima. They're gonna think I just gave it to you, guy.
I think
Big respect, man. Big respect.
Yo, my cousin. Salute to my cousin, man. Don't worry. I told you.
Yo, what's your background, yo? You give a lot of time to everybody to participate, man.
You know what I mean? Yo, well, it's something, you know what I mean? It's the least I can do for everyone that tuned in, you know what I mean? Give a little bit, you know what I mean? We got to.
It's blessed.
You know
blessed.
I mean? This is hip hop. It's what we do, man. It's all about, you know, having fun, you know, laugh, you know, enjoying it, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big respect, man, for real. And yeah, that's the thing that ayer yo hablé un poco de eso y cuando yo te escribí, Chino, like, you know, I spoke to you about it.
Yeah,
man, same thing. Like, I think that we should come one day, man, with a project Montreal, Toronto, bro. Like, cause for real, man. Like, I mean, like, you know, we've been watching you guys. Some of you guys watch us. You know, I think like both city has talent, and I think we might play in the playoffs against Maple Leaf, and you guys gonna hate us more once we get rid of you guys. But
are you talking about that white man sport?
Yo, but I saw you were like a leaseman, like in your man cave or something. You even have how is it called? Matthew's picture in there.
Yo, man, this guy's allergic to the ice, bro.
Yo, I never said I skated though, bro. I never said I skated, bro.
Yo, uno, ¿puede patinar?
No,
No,
para nada.
no,
Para nada.
no, para nada. Look, the only thing I like my ice is in my drink, nada más.
Exactly, bro. I stay away from the cold. Any form of cold, I stay away.
In Toronto, but in Montreal, bro, like for real, the abs, even if you don't skate, man, like it's big, man. It's pretty big for real.
Yo,
Yeah, in Montreal, yeah.
I'm gonna lie, yo, my brother out there, yo, he's a diehard fucking Habs fan, bro. If I walk into his house with anything that looks like a Leaf guy, he probably kick me out. No word of a lie. He don't.
Yeah, because the Leafs, I think they never won the cup, or maybe one time.
Buddy, yeah, not in my lifetime. Fuck, not in my lifetime, yo.
Pero che, Duende, that's I like that idea, man. That'd be dope. You know what I mean?
Word up.
For real.
You know, I'm already working.
Heavyweight.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, man. Trabajando con Paranoids y conectando con todos los manes de ahí, ya, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't aware, bro, to be honest. Te digo la verdad, no sabía que había ese tipo de talento allá, bro. Like, I wasn't aware, man.
It was dope. They're dope.
And,
Yeah,
I've been
is that it's different. Like, you know, people from Toronto got their own style, and in Montreal también tienen otro como estilo, you know, and that's dope.
Yeah,
I think that it could be big for, like, you know, Canada, like, elevate, because los Latinos de verdad, like, there's talent, man, for real.
Word up.
No, word. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down to throw a beat on that shit. You know what I mean? Definitely throw a beat on that. Why not? Like,
shout out to everybody, man. Paranoid, Secotola, Agua Negra, you know what I mean? Omar Falcon, everybody out there, bro. Big shout out. They're doing big things right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got a lot of music moving right now, too, bro.
Yeah. It's true, man.
It's only right.
He's the master piece, man.
Yeah,
like,
man.
real, man.
Con todos los maestros, papá. He's
Yeah.
just, even with the video, bro, if you've seen his video work,
Yeah.
it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We work a video, me and Omar Falcon, like her next single.
Yeah.
Está filmado por el Cotola, bro. Yo, man, I was
Nice.
fucking shook, man. The camera that he has, but this guy, he has a bunch of toys, man. You know, like his studio, same thing, man. Every day he receives a
Yeah.
new toy, you know, but he's working
Yeah.
hard, man. So
Yeah.
him, man.
Yeah. Bien pesado, papá.
Big respect, man.
I know, straight. I finally got to smoke a joint. Fuck.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna put that shit with you, man, and after that, you know, we're gonna conclude this interview. But once again, yeah, for real, man, DJ Chino, man, like, you know, Leyenda de Tdot, man. Like, this was just, you know, a little sneak peek of what you do. But I mean, like, you know, we were in your zone. Like, de verdad, man, que eres muy heavy en eso, man. So big respect para ti. Same for you, Che Uno, man. You know, always supporting us. You know, working with people from the city too, man. So, you know, big respect. También saludos a
Igualmente.
yeah, like, yo, sorry, bro, I'm high, so I don't remember your name, man.
D.O.V.
You've been here from the start, bro, but I'm sorry, bro.
D.O.V.
D.O.V. still. Mad salutes.
You know, you can catch some of his shit that just came out too. He dropped some shit.
Oh, okay, yo, then we probably gonna do an
linked up
interview
with
with you, bro.
Top Dog on the new project, 420 Apocalypse, fucking Swan, Illa G. We got enough shit in the works, so watch.
Yeah,
That's right.
he got an album coming out with Rusty.
Yeah.
So that's another one. So that's gonna be a dope project.
Dope.
You know, produced with Swan and who else?
Well, Swan's producing the actual album with Rusty Jukes, the collaboration. But I also have an EP coming out, which has a very varied group of producers. I got Sibs Rock on it. I got DJ Nugs. You'll see when it comes out, kind of dropping it by surprise. I already released one single that came out featuring Term alongside Lee Ricks with me and Jukes. So I got a few more coming out, and you just got to wait for the solo album. That's all produced by Swan as well. And yeah, I've been moving a little bit quiet, but everything's about to come down. So, you know, it is. I'm solo now. You know, I'm doing my own thing. It's just D.O.V. That's all you get. And, you know, I've known Chino since like, 2014, 2013.
Yeah, when I brought Rusty down.
Yeah, and I already knew Rusty, so it took Rusty, a dude from New York, to introduce me to a dude in my own city that I just didn't happen to know. And, yeah, we didn't do enough work together.
Yeah, I didn't know him. Like when I brought Rusty down for a show for the Brooklyn Invasion, that's when I met D.O.V. and Lyrics.
Oh, okay. The single, is it called War?
Sorry?
It's War.
Yeah, it's War.
Yeah, War. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I heard of that song.
With Top Dog.
Okay. So yeah, man, D.O.V., we're gonna probably do an interview after, like, you know, with you. Like, I'm gonna link up and everything, and you know, we're gonna try to make it happen, man.
Hell yeah.
I got some the last little bit I guess I could say and share would be I got some things in the works with Stuck B, which is Sean Price's brother. So me and Stuck are looking to do some more tracks. Also with Tony Brown from Brownsville Bombers. Those guys up there from Brooklyn. So yeah, man, and yo, shout out to Shucky Ducky from Duck Down that, you know, he introduced me to Tony Brown and what's his name? Top Dog and and Illa G and them. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, you know, let's work. You know, he connected the dots for us there. You know, so salute to Shucky Ducky, Duck Down. You know what it is.
Big respect. So, yo, one last thing I'm going to ask for all of you guys, man, para hacer el saludo, man, tú sabes, hacer su firma. So, dicen, yo, the DJ Chino420 para ElLife, real, same for you, Che1, same for you, D.O.V, you know. Así, pues, nosotros cuando lo vamos a compartir en YouTube, pues, you know, people going to remember the name for the people that don't know you guys, and for the others, you know, there's all respect, man.
Oh, 100%.
Word up. Sucio. Go get that.
Sucio, you already know, man.
Ese Che parece que va a dormir con esa hierba.
Yo, big shout out to my man Duende, ElLife, Entrevista, you know what I mean? Keeping that shit real, letting the people know what time it is out here, man. Big respect. Che Uno. Yo, I want to let everybody know Mar del Plata drops tomorrow. Big shout out to my man Bishop Uno, big shout out to everybody on it. Golden Boys, my man Bonnet's all tomorrow, bro. Mar del Plata. Check that shit out. Peace.
What up? Yo, shut up, mad love to my niggas out there, MTL, Duende. Shout out to ElLife, ya tú sabes, yo, gracias por esa oportunidad. You know what I mean? For us to get on and, you know, let us, you know, speak on us, on what we do out here, you know. Great platform and, yo, much respect. Gracias por todo, amigo.
Word up.
Respect. Same for you, D.O.V, man. Just, you know, salute.
Yo, salute to everybody here tonight. Salute to Che1, salute to fucking Chino, salute to yourself, salute to everybody tuning in. Like I said, yo, man, salute to the future. You know, I'm looking forward to doing more. My dude Chino has been paving the path for a long time, and just, you know, all love, straight up.
Yo, big respect, man. Big respect, man. So you already know we smoked that broccoli. Y muchas gracias, man, de verdad, man. Entonces aquí estamos, man. Duende en el live. Y nos vamos aquí, man. Peace, man.
Yo, salute. Bam.
ElLife, yo, 20 en el live desde Montreal sobre rap latino para el mundo. Wendy, ElLife.